All right. Ready to roll whenever? Cool. Yeah.
Each beat
Motto.
and every bar
In our wallets, they thinking we got commas. Really in back pockets, we carrying deep traumas.
are pieces of his soul, spoken out loud.
As they used to redline us.
This poetry from his heart, sent to make a statement.
Hip hop has always been about communities on the margins recentering the narrative on themselves.
And as a Chinese-American rapper from Delaware, Jason Chu found himself on the margins a lot.
If you told me like, yo man, you're gonna have a career as an Asian American rapper who speaks on history, who speaks on society, who speaks on systemic inequity, I'd have been like, man, that's crazy. Like, why are you saying that? It's always been really difficult to make a sustainable living off of art.
But music paved his path to standing out and standing up for his community.
My parents taught me like, you're here for a reason, you're here to help, you're here to leave the world better. And I felt like the music was actually a place where I could touch the world.
He's made a career traveling the country, sharing messages of equity. But when the pandemic silenced stages across the country, Jason knew he couldn't stop performing.
We were able to do a lot of virtual concerts, do a lot of virtual workshops.
His message of acceptance became more important than ever with the rise in anti-Asian violence across the country.
Being able to pivot quickly to that medium led to me actually connecting further with my audience.
These temporary solutions, once the only safe option, are permanently changing the arts industry as we know it.
It's a generational shift. We have not seen anything like this in our lifetimes. If you're on Broadway, if you're, on film sets, there's so many logistical challenges right now. We can't be reliant on legacy frameworks in order to connect us with our audience. We got to go find our audience where they're at.
Artists at Work is helping find those audiences. From poets to painters to musicians, the nonprofit is paying artists salaries to support creatives through the pandemic and invest in art education.
In so many ways, it supports people and voices who are speaking into their communities in ways that inspire and uplift. To me, really, the goal is helping to build a vision for what life and community can look like.
For Jason, that means mentoring up-and-coming artists and creating educational projects with other nonprofits.
I'm super excited to create art in collaboration with them. My mission statement for my music has been to speak hope and healing in a broken world.
Because keeping hope alive will take a creative force.
Can a prophet still speak when his time passes?
One full of voices from the margins.
Art has a deep possibility. I'm not a pawn for your politics to show people a different world.
For The Race, I'm Alexa Liaco.
Yeah.